Okay, now I think we're live. I don't know what was going on. All right, now we live. All right, now we live. All right. Okay. I'm gonna redo the intro. Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you at, wherever you may be across the nation, around the world. It's your boy, the Dustin One, aka It's That Guy, and we are back with Spider-Man 2 on Spider-Man game movie marathon in a celebration of Spider-Man Brand New Day. No, this is not being sponsored by Marvel, but Marvel hit me up, need some of that moolah, baby. But I'm doing this in the celebration of Spider-Man Brand New Day that's gonna hit theaters July 31st. And we are live today, baby. Hope everybody's having a good night. Hope everybody's having a good morning, a good midday. I hope you guys been having a good week. And we are back. And a big, huge shout out to all the new subscribers to my channel. Welcome. It's your boy, the Destin One. I am also known as It's That Guy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, so I just want to introduce everybody, all the new subscribers to my channel. What's up? I see y'all. And thanks for coming to my channel, man. Yeah, man, thanks for checking it out. I really appreciate it. And if you could, if some of you guys and girls could, please hit that like button for me. I would greatly appreciate it. Topics we got to talk about today. Drake album is still not doing nothing. They said that he broke Michael Jackson record or something like that. Cool, I guess, But today we're gonna talk and go even deeper on why people just seem like they're done with Drake. And if so, does that mean that he is done? Is everybody done with Drake? Okay. And so I took a look at some videos last night. It was like a flurry of women just calling Drake out and just saying how his album is not all that. And like the dude is doing nursery rhymes. I mean, it's just all kind of type of stuff. Like nobody really messes with this dude anymore. I need to mute the background noise. But let me tell y'all something. This dude, man, like nowadays when it comes to Drake, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Like y'all really think about it. Like this dude album been out for like the past what? It came out May 15th. It's May 28th. I've been out and about. I have not been hearing anybody play his music. People on YouTube are barely even talking about him. Like, and then even in my personal life, like, people rather go back and listen to old songs than to listen to Drake. And at one part, and I believe I already told the story on my live, but like, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Like, I sort of been kind of like just laying back chilling this week. because I've been doing so much. But I told this story about like how when I was at a party and I played just two of Drake's songs just to see how the people feeling on it. Oh, it was so bad. It was so bad. It was bad. Like I was like, dang. I swear I'm not lying, y'all. I'm not lying. I like later on that night at the party when I went outside and I was just thinking about after I came home from the party, right? I was just thinking to myself like, damn, like Drake ain't it no more. Like he ain't, man. That stuff is over. Excuse my language, but that stuff is over. Like that stuff is over, bro. All right, my bad, y'all. Had to check on some things real quick. Had to make sure the audio's good. We got people in the live chat, you know. So I just want to say good morning to everybody. Doing good, you know. Shout out to Mr. Bagel Bandit, my number one fan. I greatly appreciate that. I'm doing good, bro. But no, we just sitting up here, man. We just sitting up here talking about Drake. And the other day that it was said that he had broke Michael Jackson record. Look, I heard about that story maybe like yesterday or the day before. Okay, nothing. Like I'm telling you, dude, it was nothing. Like I'm telling you, man. So we're gonna talk about that today. All right, is Drake run over? I would say so. I would say yes. Now, I'm an old school head. Okay, I'm old school. And there's this song that I remember off of Eminem, off of one of Eminem's album, The Eminem Show. On that album, he got a song called Till I Collapse featuring Nate Dogg. Okay? It was one of my favorite songs on the Eminem Show, on that album. Because one of the lines that Eminem said in that song Till I Collapse, right? One of the lines in that song, M says, and when your run is over, just admit when it's at its end. Pause. Drake run is over. He just at a point in his life and in his career where he's just at a point in his life where he just won't admit that he's at his end. He won't admit it. Drake is older than me. He's almost 40. He says it plenty of times. He's fighting aging, whatever. But like, bro, your run is over, dog. That is over. Like, I even, as much as I don't like DJ Academics, because how crazy he was talking to that 15-year-old boy, and y'all can go look it up. It's on YouTube somewhere. I might do another video on it. But like, that's who you surround yourself with, right? So he's a guy with allegations that's hanging around other guys with with the same allegations. Birds of a feather flock together. Academics got caught and went off on this whole huge, like, look, y'all gotta understand, I watched DJ Academics for a long time, like when he used to do stuff like this, and I watched his trajectory on YouTube throughout the years, all the way up until the point to where it got to that little boom situation, you know, the guy he was friends with that got caught touching little girls that got caught, and seeing on CCTV camera of being in Walmart stores doing some crazy stuff. And then a little bit after that whole little incident, then the whole little incident with DJ Academics getting caught talking crazy to a 15-year-old little boy, asking him some insane questions. Or how a video came out of Drake kissing a 17-year-old girl on stage. Like, these people are weird. But, you know, anyways, back to what I was saying. Eminem said a legendary line, "Until I collapse, y'all can go back and listen to the song. And when your run is over, just admit when it's in, it's in." Drake run is over. He just having a problem admitting to himself that it's over. Bro, it's over, bro. I really want to play after a while, I'm gonna play this audio of just like of what different women had to say about Drake's album. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, it ain't, I don't know. I don't know how his numbers are being inflated. I don't know how his music is literally being recommended on all platforms. Let me tell y'all a quick story. Yesterday, right? Like, I thought about I think I went live yesterday for a little bit. But look, so after all that or whatever, right? I was checking around YouTube, seeing what was going on, you know, seeing if I ran across like any major topics that was worth talking about. Didn't really run across any, except for a video that they was a little video essay that they did on Drake. But just like randomly, like looking around on YouTube, like, dude, on the music page on YouTube, they got Drake everywhere. And then when I was watching this video yesterday of this one young lady, she was talking about how she was listening to Spotify and it just automatically recommended her to Drake's new album, or it was starting to play some the songs that she was listening to. Once when that was done and over with, then it went straight into playing like some of his new music from his album, which tells me like maybe something is going on behind the scenes. I don't know, but like, putting two and two together, man. Like, people ain't messing with it, dog. Like, they just not. And then one of the number one songs that they say is number one right now is Janet's STUF or STFU or something like that. And the chorus go, teach me, baby. And my Mercedes came with the heel seats, baby. Look, let me tell y'all something. When I listened to that album, I did not like that song. I thought the beat was trash. The way that it goes, like, all electronic techno. Like, dude, like, what is that? What? I like Whisper My Name. I like Gen 5. I like Slap the City. Like, those are, trust me, these past couple days, y'all, I've been playing the crap out of them 3 songs. Or maybe it's like 4 songs on there I do like. But, like, I've been playing the crap out of them songs just so I can get it off my chest. But, dude, when I tell you, like, the vibes I was getting playing them songs, it was like I'm telling you, like, no, ain't nobody messing with it. Nobody is messing with it. And I can understand why and how. It's because of, like, what Kendrick said about him. And I mean, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. And party, and they're playing with his nose now. And Baka got a weird case. Why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified pedophile. Wop, 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 wop. I mean, Kendrick just wop, wop, wop his whole entire career. It's ridiculous. So, yeah, man. So we're going to talk more about that. And also, like I said, later on in this live stream, I'm going to play an audio of just like what women are saying about the new album. They are not feeling it. They just not with it, bruh. Like, like Drake lost the sauce, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. But like I said in my previous streams, I just want to see where Drake is going to be able to go in his post music career era. Now he's going into full blown independence, just like Kendrick, just like J. Cole. Like, dude, like, you're following the steps of your peers right after them. And what I mean by that is, like, Kendrick been working by, and I got some stories about that too, but we'll talk about that later. But Kendrick been and went independent with PG Lang. J. Cole been and went independent with Dreamville, his record label, and now Drake is following suit by trying to go the independent route. And I was talking with somebody about this too. That's really what I want to see. I want to see what Drake is going to do in his post music career era, in his independent phase. That's what I want to see. That's what I'm excited to see. I want to see like okay, like, how hard are you going to go for your own self and your independence? And who are you going to have a distribution deal through? Because basically in all 3 albums, like, it's just it consists of shots at Kendrick, Jay-Z, Dr. Dre, part of The Weeknd, a whole plethora of people. And now that he made this big bold statement of, oh, I'm not messing with none of y'all in the industry no more. I used to be a nice man, now I'm the ice man. Blah, blah, blah. Like, okay, we get it. But like, since you call yourself not really wanting to mess with anybody in the industry, I really want to see like how that's gonna work out for him. You know, so enough about that. Some other things that we're gonna talk about today is 007 First Light is receiving backlash from Steam players. They got the game on day one, and I just want to say, from my experience, getting games on day one are not a good thing. And this goes out to all my video game players out there, like straight up. Sometimes you have to wait until the game been out for like at least like a week or a month before you spend your hard-earned money getting the game. One game in particular I could think of is when The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt first came out. And y'all can go back on my YouTube channel from years ago when I was just, testing it out, because I planned on going live and just talking and having you guys watch me play the game, right? And but when I first bought the game, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, that's why I had put that video. It's like the very first video I put up on this YouTube page. It was one of my first videos ever, from about, I think now every time I check it, I think it's from like 5 years ago, something like that. But it was one of the first ever videos I put on YouTube. And the reason why I had put that video up on my YouTube is because I wanted to show CD Projekt Red how when y'all dropped this game, when y'all dropped The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, it was in a buggy, it was just filled with bugs. It was, it was just filled with bugs. And then what's so funny, when you fast forward, right, when Cyberpunk 2077 had finally came out, that game had a lot of bugs. And the game was so buggy that PlayStation Network had to take it off of their stores until CD Projekt Red had fixed the game. And when they had fixed the game, got it running right, that's when they put it back up on their page. So these things do happen with new games. And yeah, man, so to all the people that spent their hard-earned money on getting 007 First Light, man, like, I'm sorry, y'all. Like, y'all had to go through that. But it was a lesson I learned a long time ago on buying video games day one. That's why you don't ever buy games on day one, because it's still, yes, even here in 2026, these games be not all that good. It be buggy as hell. Like, another game I can think of that I bought day one was Mafia 3. I had got the collector's edition and everything, so I got a map, a whole bunch of stuff came with it. And even with that game, it was just filled with bugs, crashing, all kind of type of stuff. So yeah, we're gonna talk a little bit more about that later. And yeah, man, so we got some topics to talk about today, to go over. And yesterday was May 27th. So this is gonna lead into our third topic later on in this live. We're gonna talk about Grand Theft Auto 6 would have been here, right now, in our hands if they didn't push it back. If they didn't push it back to like November. And word on the street is that we still getting GTA 6 in November. I think when, just like what, last year, when the time was getting close to the game coming out, that they had like pushed it back. And I don't know, a part of me just feel like that even when it get close to November, I have a feeling that they're gonna push the game back, not by too much, but by like a little bit more further. I don't know why. Maybe like early into like 2027 is what I'm thinking. So we're gonna talk about that too. And we're gonna talk about a few things today, man. Anything else, I'm definitely fine. We definitely gonna talk about, and I'm gonna play some videos for you guys through via audio. So it's gonna be a semi long live today. So I'm in live now for like almost 27 minutes talking with y'all about this. So, but we just going over today's topics today. Just going over that. What was that? Yeah, man. So we going over. So we just talking about going over a few topics today. Another topic of discussion is this new story expansion that is coming out for The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt called Songs of the Past. Yeah, Songs of the Past, but it's a new expansion for The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Surprise, surprise. That's coming out early in 2027. So we're gonna talk more about that. We're gonna talk about some other things today in this live chat. So we got a long live ahead of us. We're gonna talk about a whole bunch of things, and I'm gonna give y'all my opinions on a lot of things today. So we just gonna sit, enjoy the game. We're gonna do some side missions and stuff like that, get our powers up. And yeah, man, we're gonna talk more about Spider-Man, because yesterday I had finished watching the whole entire 8 episode of Spider-Man Noir, and which I thought it was amazing. So we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about some upcoming things in the month of June. So we got some things to talk about in the month of June. So we got a lot to talk about today. So I want you guys to stand by. Stand by for just a second. Make sure everything is right. So we got a lot of things to get into today that we're gonna talk about. All right. So stand by. All right, guys. Now that we got everything straight, let's jump right back into it. Let's get right back to it.
Can't forget about the gang that took Lee and Scorpion. Miles and Genki gave me a lead to follow up on.
Okay, so topic of our first discussion. All right, first topic of the day. All right, first topic of the day. We are going to talk about Drake first. We got to talk about Drake. Let me tell y'all something. Man, we're going to change Miles' outfit today. We're going to do something different today. I think no, Miles is his own guy, so we're gonna do the track shoot black suit. Today we doing all black everything. We're doing all black everything. Forget it. Yeah, we're gonna the advanced suit 2.0. Nah, but we're gonna do the advanced suit, but this one. I don't know. It kind of looks a little too cartoony, but we're gonna do it anyways. But yesterday, y'all. Nah, so okay, so let's talk about Spider-Man Noir. Okay, let's talk about that first. So yesterday, Spider-Man Noir watched all 8 episodes yesterday. I'm not even gonna lie. I think that was the reason why I didn't go live yesterday, because because honestly, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with y'all. Honestly, I forgot all about that show. I forgot all about it. Uh, Getting ready to come out soon. I think I should wear this suit today, y'all. What y'all think? Go with the all white or the army fatigue? Or, no, we ain't gonna do the Iron Spidey. We're gonna just keep it original. How about that? So yesterday I watched Spider-Man Noir all day yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Should we go classic suit? Nah. This one of my favorite ones, the Scarlet Spider suit. I don't know why I like that suit. I just always did. I just always did as a Spider-Man fan. But we are going to do, because it's the 2.0 suit. Actually, honestly, I won't mind doing a black. But you know what we're going to do? Instead of that, we're going to do it like that. What do y'all think? Where's his advanced suit? I could have swore he had an advanced suit. Or the track suit or whatever. I guess he don't. Superior suit. Yo, this one is hard. I ain't gonna even lie. Superior suit looks scary. All right. What suit did I end up choosing? Oh, this one. You know what? We're gonna stick with that. So, Spider-Man Noir. Uh, it's Amazon. It was on Amazon Prime. Sony Picture Television Studio did it. Consists of 8 episodes with Nicolas Cage. Watched all 8 episodes, and if I'm not mistaken, because I like to be totally honest, I forgot all about Spider-Man Noir. All right. Before I get to talking about, like, let's look at the Rotten Tomatoes score. Let's see what it says now about Spider-Man Noir. Let's do some powers or gadgets. Well, that's already filled. Yeah, that's not like. All right, so Spider-Man Noir has an average of 91%. That's pretty good. And the audience score gave it a 92%. So it's still in the high 90s. Season 1 came out May 26th with Nicolas Cage, Lamorne Morris, Lee Jun Lee as Cat Hardy, Karen Rodriguez as Janet. But like, let me tell you something. It was pretty good. Jack Houston as Flint Marko, Brendan Gleeson as Silvermane. It was really good. I like it. It was good. And Nicolas Cage was a executive producer on this. So, shout out to him for having executive producer credits. But it was really good. But Private Eye Ben Rally is living easy and lazy until mobsters, monsters, and a femme fatale drag him back to his former life as New York City's only superhero. And it was really good. I liked it. Like some of this, like it was some stuff inside that show that definitely made me laugh. There was some things inside of it that made me laugh. In one particular episode, I think it was like maybe I want to say it's like episode 3 or something like that. Wait a minute. But it's like 8 episodes. But it was so good. It was so good. And Lee Jun Lee, that woman was amazing as Cat Harding. She was really, really good. The whole look, the feel. Okay, so Spider Noir is an old Spider-Man character created by Stan Lee, and yeah, created by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. Okay. His first appearance was in Spider-Man Noir #1 in February of 2009, and he was created by Stan Lee and Steve Ditko. But it was good last night. So the story takes place in the 1930s. And I must say, like, the way that they capture, like, the 1930s in the show, it was kind of cool. Like, I ain't gonna even lie. Like, it was kind of cool. I like it. It was a cool little vibe. I'll take it. I'll spend some of these skill points. But, like, the whole. Oh, yeah. Y'all need that. The whole thing filled up. But, like the whole aesthetics of like everything about like the 1930s, they captured it so well. Nicolas Cage, like, you could tell like he's just like a fan of film. You could tell that he's just like an absolute movie lover. Granted that his parents, they, like, his whole family legacy and everything like that. Like, Nicolas Cage, his family roots, like, they have deep ties to Hollywood. They've been in Hollywood since forever. But, like, he really brings it out, and you could tell where he was inspired by, like growing up as a child, and like how it just oozes out of him playing as Ben Rowley in Spider-Man Noir. It is just it is something to see. Like I don't know, like in like maybe like the first three episodes where like he started like really breaking out that 1930s talk and feel is funny, dog. It is just funny. It's like, come on, Nick. Like, like you could tell he been at home and was practicing like crazy in the mirror, trying to nail that whole 1930s talk and feel down. And for the most part, I have to say, like, hey, shout out to Nick Cage, man. That guy's funny. That dude is funny. He really broke out the hey, she, you see here, and the way like the camera kept panning up on him, it was just funny. It was so funny. Yo, Spider-Man Noir, man. I highly suggest y'all go check that out. It was a very, very good show. It's on Amazon Prime. It's a pretty cool show. It's a pretty cool show. Hey, see, you see here, huh? Like just the way he was doing it, man. They was wrong for that. Getting Nick Cage to do some crazy stuff like that. All right, let's do a mission real quick. Nah, actually. Which one should I do? Not that one. Let's do. Uh, I didn't almost clear this whole entire side. Let's do some more of those. Dang, I got 96 city tokens. How get the? I like doing these missions. They not that bad. You get to help a criminal get his head back right. What's that at? Let's go, y'all.
What's up, Danicasters? I've seen the questions about that new Emily May Foundation. Who are they? What do they do? Well, big picture, it's an Oscorp spinoff, which we don't love, I know, but the man in charge, Harry Osborn, has got a decent rep. At the very least, he hired my favorite bee scientist, aka apiologist, Dr. M. Young. They're the foremost expert on colony collapse disorder and a pretty sick ukulele player if you happen to follow them on the socials. So, young Osborn, your foundation has a lot of work to do repairing your father's legacy, but so far, you're off to a good start. Don't forget to pay your rent on the 1st, or, withhold your checks in protest. Whatever, do you. Later.
Can't you guys be in an hourglass or something? Gotta get that sand crystal! All clear now.
They're circling me, Mija. Oh, wishing I just stayed home with you, Kimia. Helped you with your homework. Made you the one meal that I know how to cook. But it's too late now.
Kimia is Marco's daughter. How did I not know he was a dad?
Just checked back in on Marco. He's steadily improving, making more and more sense. He's even eating again. Doctors are hopeful. Good work.
Is that a sand crystal? Those things are everywhere. You can hear me, Marco. Not interested in a puppet show. I'm trying to help here. Where's that sand crystal?
I ask them what they want, and all they say is, the beast inside me. But that ain't been me for a long time. Just like I promised you.
Promised his daughter. That's why we haven't seen Sandman in so long. He gave it up for her. Not bad.
My best friend's kid painted this. I remember her showing me a sketch of it the day before it went up. New York is nothing without its people.
We're suffering through a litany of problems right now. Inflation through the roof, feckless government officials, and a country on the brink of a collapse not seen since the fall of the Roman Empire.
Come on! Can't you just give me the crystal and I'll be on my way? Sorry, guys, but I'm not leaving without that sand crystal. All right, Marco. What's going on in that head of yours?
I tell them to leave us alone, but they don't care. They shoot me with a net, try to hold me down. I was sand before I knew it. I'm so ashamed, but I had no choice. Gotta get back to you.
Marco was conflicted. He didn't want to hurt anyone. An arms deal. Not good.
I want explosions. I don't have that. But I do have something that, if you shot it at, say, a gas tanker, it would cause an explosion. I said explosions. Plural. I'm gonna fight Spider-Man with my last breath! Counteroffer! He's ours! Can't escape this!
See? That's the thing about business deals. Nobody ever expects spiders.
Uncle Aaron stashed some tech near the stadium? That pipe should reveal the stash. A generator. Must be supplying power to something. Whoa. Looks like some trouble with the current. My webs can conduct that electricity easy. be another short in the cable somewhere. That opened the stash.
You found my stash by the stadium. Now that one's my favorite.
How come?
Let's just say I had a New York City that no one else knew about. I used to tap into the stadium's mainframe and watch the games through my Prowler mask.
What? No way.
It was like sitting...
Hold on.
Honestly, we need a whole other photo series just on New York's music. Its impact, the communities it built, its outright brilliance. It's hard to encapsulate in one photo, but this isn't bad.
Sorry, Young. I can talk now. You were saying?
I used to tap into the stadium's mainframe and watch the games through my Prowler mask.
What? No way.
It was like sitting courtside for $3.99.
Maybe we can hold on to this Prowler discount. You know, at least during the season.
No can do, Miles. Gotta get our nosebleeds like everyone else.
But the tortures are finally good again. I see some burglars. Here we go.
Look out for a race. Why do you get the take point? It was my plan. You're lucky I invited you along in the first place.
Did your mom ever teach you not to steal? Y'all better think twice next time. but beach day is canceled. This is for your own good. That sand crystal's all mine now.
I lose the creeps at the school and come home. Walk through the front door. But you're not there. They are. What have they done to you, Keemia?
You went after his kid? Doesn't get much lower than that. I gotta find more crystals to figure out what went down.
Marco's memory is returning, and he's agitated. The doctors are piecing together what happened. It sounds like it's not all his fault. I'll let you know if I hear more.
So just relax, okay?
Yeah, that'll definitely work.
You know, for a place where everyone's comfortable calling out when something's wrong, people here sure hate admitting when they're wrong. The writer in me does love the irony, though.
Marco's memory crystal. Let's get it. How are there so many of you? Crystal right back! I promise! What do you have for me, Marco?
I start yelling, losing my cool. If they did anything to you, I can feel the sand about to take over. And then they splash me with some chemical. Don't know what it is, but trying my hardest to stay awake. I'm fading fast until I see black.
Takes a lot to bring Sandman down. Can speak from experience now. But what happened to his daughter?
Next topic of discussion. Drake album is trash. Nobody cares. You know, there's like nobody's talking about it, playing that songs. Like, dude, like, it's over for that dude, man. It's over. Career over. All that is over. Yo, but speaking of which, I want y'all to hear something real quick. Let's see if I can find it. Listen to this.
So the Sons of Women are furious. Drizzy and Iceman, they're tired of the sound, they're tired of the man, they're tired of the boy altogether. And specifically Iceman, they feel like Drake is making music for fuckboys. And she has examples.
Drake makes music for men who think every girl is a gold digger while being behind on their McDonald's Happy Meal Klarna payments. Drake makes music for men who think they can compete against WNBA players while skipping like they're looking like Johnny Bravo. Drake makes music for men who comment "Hey beautiful" under the AI photos of models. Drake makes music for men who say I can make all your dreams come true and then forget to make you come.
On top of making this kind of music, he hasn't grown up. He makes music for kids. He's hanging out and making music for people 20 years his junior, and they not having it, and they not for it.
Drake's new album is the epitome of someone who grows older but does not grow. And as someone who has listen to snippets, listen to people who are very familiar with Drake and his whole catalog. I know Drake. I grew up with Drake because me and Drake were partying at the same time almost 20 years ago. But Drake is still hanging out with people 20 years his junior in some cases, or people who, like him, have done their mental growth. Drake, to me, is what you call someone who does music as a job. He does not create art, and that's okay. That is fine. Everybody, I mean, we have finance, we have accountants. They're not necessarily seen as creative outlets, right? And that doesn't mean they're not necessary. We need them now more than ever. You know, we need people who know their stuff, right? We need people who know how to perform certain tasks and duties. And that's what Drake does. He performs a task at this point. And I think that's ultimately what the whole thing with Kendrick was trying to point out. Like, you come here and you do a job. Your job is to entertain, is to perform, is to keep the music flowing. You don't need to be dictating to my people things that you know nothing about and honestly leading them in a negative way from someone who has no clue where they're from, what they're going through, what they're enduring. And Drake's new music only proves that point, right? You continue to put on performative music. This isn't like real even R&B. And he's addressing nothing but the problems he doesn't like. He's not addressing the allegations. He's not addressing anything about what he specifically called him out on. Like, why are you hanging out with these people? Why is this your circle? He answered nothing in this album. Drake is really for the kids. And unfortunately, for anybody who disagrees with me, you don't know music. He, to me, is the complete epitome of someone where you can see it's optional. I tell my sons all the time, just because you get older does not mean you're mature. Doesn't mean you're a man. Doesn't mean that you have grown. It's optional to grow. If we don't need any other evidence, if not Drake, you can look to the White House. It is an optional to be great and to actually have integrity into what you do and understand the root and foundation of it.
This lady goes a step further and says, hey, he makes music for low IQ people. That's right, low.
That's crazy. And she ain't lying too, like, and what she was saying, like, she not lying neither. Like, when you really, like, when I first heard the album, right? Like I said, I wasn't going to be biased about it or anything like that. Like, I was going to give, like, my honest opinion. And on some of the songs, I did get to thinking, like, you know what? Guys who are going through things with women that are younger or whatever, they gon' end up gravitating towards this kind of type of music because of some of the stuff he talking about in certain songs. And then when she got to the part where she was like, some of the R&B that he does on there isn't really R&B, I thought it made me think of another song called Classic on the album, right? And it do start off like, I heard once, and it's not in mine, I'm not, girl, you know what, never mind. Like, it does start off like that, and it's like, what the fuck is he talking about? I heard one. Girl, you know what? Never mind. I'm like, what the hell? I don't want to get monetized, man. I don't want to get monetized. It literally takes you hearing it to know what I'm talking about. And it's like, yeah, she is right. That ain't even real R&B. It's just some parts of it that is just extremely funny. I promise you. They just wanna party. And then look, y'all. To add insult to injury, when you really think about it, Kendrick called this man a womanizer, a master. Called him a womanizer, a master manipulator. Your parenting skills ain't nothing. I should raise your son. Uh, when I see you sit, when I see you with Sexy Red, what do you think? I believe you don't like women. You probably pop ass. Like Kendrick just tore him apart, dude. Like, oh man, it is just so funny. Like, so all these things that he called you. Oh my God, like, dude, it's just freaking crazy. So, out of all the things he called you, you just thought it was a good idea to do a song sounding like R. Kelly. You cannot make this up. Like, it is just ridiculous. It is absolutely crazy. But like, that is just crazy. But that's your huge, like, you got called a PDF and everything. Oh man. Oh my God. Hey, yo, so I'm gonna play something else for y'all. Check this out.
Welcome back to Marcus at Work Media. Women are continuously, by the thousands, adding up, trying to boycott. Welcome back to Marcus at Work Media. So we have a growing number of women that has grown increasingly frustrated and done of Drizzy. They're tired of the bullshit, okay?
Every single time that I've heard these new Drake albums, it's been against my will. First by my neighbors who've been blasting it intermittently. And every single thing that my hand is shaking because it's just so bad. Like, as a music lover, as somebody who understands like what makes a good artist as an artist themselves, like me personally and like all my artist friends, we understand that when we sign up to be an artist, like you sign up to do all the inner work so that your art can be good. Otherwise your art stays stagnant, and that is exactly what has happened to Drake, and it's cringy as fuck. And somebody who used to be such a fan, to see him fall off so hard, and then again, like I've seen clips on TikTok against my will, and everything that I've heard is just like, wow, there's been no growth in your music, bro. I haven't listened heavily in rotation to an album that he's put out since Scorpion. And like everything else I've like listened to, and it's been like here's one good song I could play once or twice, but I never go, like I used to go back to his albums. I like music where I could go back to their albums that are fucking timeless, and I don't give a shit about the fucking numbers, Drake. Like, your music has fallen off and your fan base is now just full of fucking losers. It's really sad to see. It should be studied, the downfall of Drake and all of Young Money, actually. My friends and I were talking about this too, and we were like, you know, Drake used to be corny, but it was like him being himself, so it was like cute. Well, not cute, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just, like, healthy Drake being corny. Now he's, like, trying to be somebody he's actually just fucking not. Like, comparing yourself to a mobster, Drake, I really urge you to not do this again. And yet he just keeps inserting himself and, like, piggybacking on other people's successes, trying to be a part of it. And that's something that, as I look back, I'm like, damn, you did that for a while. And I can go in depth about how I was turned off to Drake, like the way that I got there. But I have to say, personally, like, I do think, and I don't know if it's just because I'm a bigger Kendrick fan than I am a Drake fan, that beef really illuminated and pulled back the curtain on what a shithead he was. I feel like he proved himself to be exactly who Kendrick said he was. And the way that he cannot acknowledge how terribly he lost, and like the sore loser behavior, and the continuous throwing jabs at somebody that, like, literally, like, knocked you. Like, if this was a fucking boxing fight, he would have been knocked out, unconscious, possibly needing to go to the hospital. And I just can't see him go on still trying to act hard like somebody he's not, being inauthentic. Instead of just being like, I'm really hurt by what Kendrick said, maybe I need to change. Like, bro, please. I'm sorry. Like, he embarrassed you. You went in unprepared against a fucking Pulitzer Prize winner. I'm just like, I'm over Drake.
He's done too much to the culture.
Oh my god. Yo, it is just funny, dog. I'm telling you, yo. I need to have a for real deal discussion with y'all, man. First of all, I need to have a real deal discussion with y'all. First of all, shout out to that young lady. I during the battle between him and Kendrick, right? I know y'all probably getting tired of hearing about this conversation, but that's just how bad it was. That's just how career ending type stuff that was. But look, but during the battle, I said something to the extent like Drake could have came out of it if you get out of your ego and just admit to everything. Go as far as to name your album The Downfall of Drake. Like, I'm telling you, after these little three, Iceman, Habiti, Made of Honor, okay, cool. Yeah, so now your next album should be called The Downfall of Drake. Drake should definitely name his next album The Downfall of Drake. Like, these women, when they be talking about him, they like, bro, they on your head top. Like, they really breaking Drake. These are women. This is what he caters himself to. Women. Okay, so if you doing all that, what the heck is this? But like straight up, think about that. Dark Ages too. But like really think about that. Like, he caters to women. These are women that is on his head top. It is so freaking funny. They is on your head top, Drake. They are not messing with you, dog. But anyways, but that's what I had said before. I had said that literally he should name his next album The Downfall of Drake. Seriously. Like, you should really name your next album The Downfall of Drake. If he named his next album The Downfall of Drake, I think he'll be, I think just lean into it. I think he'll be okay. Straight up. The suit is hard. But I think he'll be okay. I'm on the streets right now. I like this outfit too. With the shoes and shit. But straight up, man, like the women, like when women talk about him nowadays, man, like they are just not messing with dude. And then on top of that, get this. They breaking this man down to a science, to a T. What you be doing, what you talking about in, like what he talking about in his music. They just tearing him apart. And this is who you cater yourself to. You cater yourself to these women that are just done with you, bro. They are literally done with this dude. Like, they're not messing with it. Shall we listen to another one? Now, mind you, this is who Drake caters himself to. He caters himself to women. Okay? Shout out to my guy, Marcus at work for doing this video because it's so funny, man. Like really like showing like, you know, women nowadays, they are not messing with Drake. They not messing with him. Like, dude, it is over, bro. Like they really see your music for what it is. And that's why I'm having a hard time trying to understand, like, how's he beating Michael Jackson with these, how are you even anywhere close to being better than Michael Jackson? And then like earlier, they was talking about like certain songs that like, yeah, they were number one songs, but it was with a feature. Sicko Mode feature. One Dance feature. Like he had 2 songs with Rihanna, went number one. It's Rihanna. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, I don't get it. Like, but women are not messing with Drake, dog. It ain't just, man. But look, a couple things. Let me just talk about a couple things, okay? On certain songs on the albums, mainly Habiti and Iceman, I came across some songs that I heard myself that made me think to myself, like, dang, you know what? Certain guys out here nowadays are going to gravitate to some of the songs. And shout out to the live chat. If you guys could please leave a, like it, a like is free. Please. Just let me know if I'm on the road. And I know y'all probably don't want to hear about Drake, but no, we need to like really do like a for real character study of what is happening to this dude. You know, I like watching all of this. I like watching it all, baby. You know, what I do in my life, I work and do content. You know, I'm not trying to necessarily be amazing for the world. I'm just trying to help entertain the world. But look here. A character study really need to be done on this guy. Like, this is like, what we witnessing with this man's career is literally a fall off. Man, come on, man. And then on top of that, some of the stuff that you are saying about J. Cole and your new little album or whatever, like that should give J. Cole, I promise y'all, man, look, people need, dude, we could talk about this for hours. We probably might do that. You know, how many hours we already into? We already hour and 44 minutes in. No, I'm going to talk my stuff though, man. Hey, look, so with J. Cole, people owe J. Cole an apology. I'm going to just go ahead and say it outright. People need to owe J. Cole an apology. Straight up. Because, like, the only reason why I say that is how was you able to link back up with Future? After Future put Kendrick on a song that was a certified slapper. Certified. You know what song they talking about right now that they say that they like is Janice STFU? Teach me, baby. They talking more about that song. They talking more about that song than the one that Future got with Drake. And the song is called Run Back to Atlanta. You ran back to Atlanta. The Future couldn't even hook you up with a certified slapper. Look, I want people right now, all around wherever, right? Okay, y'all go somewhere, play that new song with Drake and Future, right? Start that song off first, and if you see the people ain't moving to that song, I'll put on, okay, switch the song up and play Like That, and I bet you people gonna be getting up and turned up. They're gonna be lit. Play the song Run to Atlanta with Drake and Future right now. And then if they don't move the crowd, play Like That. I bet you people will go. Some women will take off their fake wigs and throw them bitches around. Like That was a certified heat slapper. With Kendrick on it. So you got Future on there. You barely can understand what he said. I'm a do theater. And the model's still the same. So you get to so man, Like That was a certified slapper, dog. I don't care who you are. You put that song on anywhere, people are going to go crazy. Do you hear me? Okay? 2 years later. Alright, Drake and Future somehow got back cool. Okay, cool. Whatever. But how come Future didn't give him that stimulus package? You know what I'm saying? Like, what happened with that? How come Future didn't hook him up with that? I'm just confused. You got back cool with Drake, but how come you didn't hook him up with a certified slapper? Like right off the back. Just the other day, y'all, it just popped up on my phone. Just the other day, Like That was certified over 1 billion streams. 1 billion with a B. Just the other day, like, I think it was like Monday or Tuesday, something like that. But like, it had just surpassed over 1 billion streams, Like That, with Metro Boomin, Future, and Kendrick Lamar. The song Run to Atlanta off of Drake Iceman album, nothing. The song has to have, I think the song got like 3 different beat switches on it. I'm not lying. The first part, no. Second part is not that bad. Heck, that's got, like, let's not lie, dude. I'm telling you, dude is, I really want to know how this new direction he going in, his independent direction. I really just want to see how that's gonna go. I'm extremely curious about that. I want to know. I want to know how that's gonna go. Is he gonna get to the point to where, and I'm pretty sure y'all probably remember this, right? When Drake was still on tour during that whole battle, and he had to cancel the tour earlier, because I'm telling y'all, like, you can literally go look these videos up on YouTube or also or whatever social media platform y'all on. Go look it up. People was throwing water bottles and toilet paper at this dude. I was like, damn. Now let's get back. Now let's fast forward. Let's get back to what women think of Drake.
This new Drizzy, this Iceman Drizzy.
The lesson in seeing Drake stretch out Michael Jackson's special made glove is money doesn't actually change people. It exposes them. That's the only thing that could make someone who took a 2-year break after losing an epic rap battle where his opponent accused him of being a fake, a phony, and being so mainstream and so disrespectful to the culture that he would water it down for a buck or to remain relevant or to hold other rappers down at a moment's notice, all while he cries and throws temper tantrums about ops that are out to get him and won't allow him to succeed. Mind you, he's the highest selling rapper out of his cohort. And he's actually the person, allegedly, who is the biggest threat to other musicians because he will listen to or platform them for a moment, steal their charm, steal their exact flow, and walk away with the benefits. He came back from that and doubled down. You take another cultural artifact and do the same thing. Kendrick basically called him a colonizer for a reason, and this is what I'm saying. It exposes people. Drake came up making music for the girls getting ready before they go out, and when you have women as fans, the men will come anyway, and they did. But Drake was fighting so hard for attention. And what everybody thought was respect from the rap game. What does respect from the rap game mean when you're at the top 10 of the charts as a regular visitor? Respect? Drake's music would be on at the pregame while we're getting ready, follow us in the car, and then to the club when all the rest of the people would get on the track. You would start your night with "You Fancy, Huh?" and at the end be singing all through the entire installment of YMCMB. I got off the train when he started making music for men because truthfully, he turned on his fan base.
Yeah. And look, and that's another thing that need a character study. That's another thing. YMCMB, like, look, let's talk about that for a minute. I grew up off of them. Wayne, you know, yeah. Of course he does. That's a good one. But like, look, okay, look. I grew up off of YMCMB, where it was just where Wayne went into like Lil Wayne literally had a crazy run. Lil Wayne was on a roll. Lil Wayne was on a roll and just non-stop. And then after a while, And then after a while, he got into his Birdman phase, where it was just him and Birdman, like father, like son. I ain't gonna lie, the album was fire. It was some fire songs on there, right? Then he did his Carter series. Then when it came to Young Money, that whole little era where he ushered them in, and when you really look back and think about it, that's where Wayne was sort of like trying to hold on for dear life after them. Straight up. Yeah, I forgot about that. Wayne, you see what I'm saying? Birds of a feather flock together, dog. So Wayne recently got engaged to a 20-year-old girl. Academics and Drake was finally seen together. Like, I'm telling, like, bro, let me just get this off my chest, man. Like, this is crazy. It is crazy when you add all this up, right? I grew up off that whole entire era of YMCMB. Young Money. They was running stuff. I'm telling you. I went to proms, heard their music, inside, outside, in the streets, at school. Like, Wayne, Nicki, and Drake back then used to run everything. Like, we cannot deny that. We can't nobody take that away from them. Okay? You know, even though when it comes to that song Forever, and like the backstory that Eminem was just talking about with that song, it was just hilarious. It was hilarious. But my man, when you fast forward to now, like when you fast forward now to where they at right now, like it is just sad. It is sad. It is really, really sad. I think Wayne put out the Carter 5 and 6, and then he got, like, let's call a spade a spade. Then he got the complaining about not doing a Super Bowl, this, that, and the third. You know, where pretty much like some, not all your songs, but some of your songs were drug-induced music. So, of course, like, there was nothing really to take away from your music. That's number one. Like Eminem had more of a message in his music than Wayne did, to be totally honest. Like, I'm gonna just keep it all the way 100. You know? Like, but anyways, like that whole era, man, just completely fell apart. Like, they fell apart so bad. They fell apart so bad. I'm telling you. I really honestly think the only one that came out okay was Tiger. Because Nicki, she went and did some stuff that was a complete slap in the face to the hip hop community and to, you know, black circles. So Nicki is like not like, I think, like, I mean, look at her. Like, people are literally sick of Nicki Minaj. And then on top of that, like, man, dude, don't even get me started. Then on top of that, she married a dude who was on the registry list. And that's all I'm gonna say. Exactly. And that's why I didn't say it. You know, but like you marry, like, oh my God, like they just, I like when you add all of this up on what happened to them, it really does need a character study. Like for real. And I really think Kendrick knew this too. Like that's why Kendrick went hard the way that he did. And it affected Drake so much. 3 albums. Oh, they did too. Yeah, they did. It's just, look, dude dropped 3 albums. You still catering to women. And so far throughout my life, I play video after video, audio and audio form of women just like they grew up out of your music. Like the chick that was saying in the last video, like she was just saying, like you used to make that kind of type of music that women would listen to when they getting ready to go do something. And now that you got exposed and videos came out, your Iceman who BT and made an honor, you still like I'm telling you, yeah. They're not messing with it. Because they're waking up. Like Kendrick helped people put the puzzle together. Literally, when you think about it. Go and listen to Meet the Grams, and what he said one of the parts. I've been in this game for 12 years and I'm gonna tell you a little secret. There's some weird stuff going on and some people are trying to gatekeep it. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Like for real. I'm sorry. But like Kendrick really like opened up people's eyes to like some stuff, man. Like when you like do a study on all 3 of them, all these allegations and stuff like that, like, oh my God. I mean, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard for me. Because I like that era. But more than anything, I listen to. Because like, look, I'm gonna be all the way real and honest with y'all. Hold on. Look at something up real quick. But like, I'm gonna be all the way honest with y'all. I never really was into Drake like that. Like I said on my live the other day, I was more of a rapidy rap type of guy. Like I like rappers that rapidy rap that you can like understand. Like before this whole mumble rap era even came, and yes, they like literally called that time mumble rap. Yeah. Nah, look. So Kendrick said this. I had to look up the lyric. I think it's on verse 3. He called him a body shamer. Where is it at? talking to his mama. Crazy. No, maybe it is verse 3. I've been in this industry 12 years. I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret. There's some weird shit going on, and some of them trying to help gatekeep it. Man, oh, he tore it. He tore him up. Oh yeah, here we go. It's in verse 2. Oh man, ooh. Like verse 2 on Meet the Grams. He talking to Drake's mama. Dear Sandra, your son got some habits. I hope you don't undermine them, especially with all the girls that's hurt inside this climate. You a woman, so you know how it feels to be in alignment with emotions, hoping a man can see you and not be blinded. Dear Dennis talking to his daddy. Dear Dennis, you gave birth to a master manipulator, even using you to prove who he is a huge favor. Kendrick, yo, I think you should ask for more papers and more papers and more papers. I'm blaming you for all his gambling addictions, psychopathic intentions. The man that likes to play victim. I swear, in his album, this man took 2 years to drop 3 albums. In his albums, he's still playing like he's the victim. Like, go and listen. I ain't gonna lie. I like the song Whisper My Name. Like, yo, but like, Whisper My Name, man. Come on, bro. It's exactly like what he said in Meet the Grams, that you're playing victim. Let's continue. You raised a horrible fucking person. The nerve of you, Dennis. Sandra, sit down. What I'm about to say is heavy. Now listen. Your son's a sick man with sick thoughts. I think brothers like him should fly. Him and Weinstein should get effed up in a cell for the rest of their lives. He hates black women, hypersexualize them with kinks and a nympho fetish. Grew facial hair because he understood being a beard just fit him better. He got sex offenders. Yo, Kendrick was going crazy. Yo, he got sex offender. He got ass offenders on Hovio. I swear that's what it says on here. I'm just reading it off of Lyrical Genius. Y'all can go look this up. This is literally what it all says. This is what Kendrick wrote in Meet the Grams in verse 2. He got S offenders on Hovio that he keep on a monthly allowance. Hey, yo, what's that one guy named? He said he was Drake top shooter. Oh yeah, that top 5 guy. He got him on a monthly allowance. A child should never be compromised, and he's keeping his child around them. And we gotta raise our daughters knowing these predators like him lurking. If a rap battle, he should fly so all these women can live with a purpose. That's why these women are coming out making videos about you, Drizzy. They see right through you now, and they just looking at you like the like the old man in the club that hasn't grown up yet. Like, hey there, sugar. Like, sir, you do know this the 1980s. What? Then they catch up to the 1980s. Hey there, baby. You know this is not the 1970s. This is 2026. Oh, what? Like, dude. Like, women are really calling him out, though. This is crazy. So now, like, when you go, okay, women can live with a purpose. Now, look, here's the best part of Meet the Grams. Like, Kendrick is just laying it all. This is the best part of Meet the Grams. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. So, this is the best part on Meet the Grams. This is in verse 2. This is what Kendrick said. Okay. I've been in this industry 12 years. I'm going to tell y'all one little secret. It's some weird ish going on, and some of these artists be here to police it. They be streamlining victims all inside of their home and calling them tender, then leak videos of themselves to further push their agendas. To any woman that be playing his music, know that you playing your sister, or better, you selling your niece. Ones. Cat Williams said, "Get you the truth, so I'm gonna give you mine." The embassy about to get raided too. It's only a matter of time. Hey, LeBron, keep the family away. Hey, Curry, keep the family away. To anybody that embodies the love for their kids, keep the family away. They looking at you too. If you standing by him, keep the family away. I'm looking to shoot through any pervert that lives, keep the family safe. Man. Now, let's dissect all of that. It's how you know this man is not lying. Because why did you fast forward to right now, everything literally came to fruition. The embassy ain't, well, even Drake was talking about in one of his songs that the Toronto police was watching his mansion. Geez, I wonder why. Did they catch on to your operation? But Kendrick said, I've been in this industry 12 years. I'm going to tell y'all one little secret. It's some weird ish going on, and some of these artists be here to police it. Just let that sink in. I've been in this industry for 12 years. I'm gonna tell y'all one little secret. It's some weird ish going on, and some of these artists be here to police it. And since then, have some of these artists I'm telling y'all, man, like that, like it's deep, man. So what I was saying earlier, back to like them Young Money days. When you really think back to them Young Money days, right? Wayne, Nicki, Drake, all of them. Ooh, baby, I've been stuck on you like glue, baby. I'ma make your bed right. Ooh, I'ma make your bed right. All them songs, right? I've been in this industry 12 years. I'm gonna tell y'all one little secret. There's some weird ish going on, and some of these artists be here to police it. They be streamlining victims all inside of their homes and calling them tender, then leak videos of themselves to further push their agendas. And that line by itself, now looking back at what everything he was saying, that Kendrick was saying at Meet the Grams, he been in this industry for 12 years. He said, probably now going on 13, right? So that means he was around for the Young Money era. Now, when you think about to that Young Money era and the music that they was catering to, the type of people they was catering to, is we talking about Wayne, Nicki, and Drake? Is that what they was doing? Yeah. Absolutely. Because, like, when you fast forward after Kendrick said all this stuff, like, he had to struck a nerve with Drake because Drake just know it was true. Of course. Really think about it. That's why even people like Jay-Z didn't want to have really anything to do with Lil Wayne. Like, bro, he didn't choose you to do the Super Bowl. And he could have chose Chris Brown just to be all of them to do the Super Bowl, but he chose Kendrick. Jay-Z has a daughter. Do you think Jay-Z won't? But look, do you think Jay-Z want his daughter listening to Kendrick or Drake? Blue Ivy. Do you really think Jay-Z want his daughter? Let's take Jay-Z. Let's say Kanye West. Do you really think Kanye West want his daughter listening to Drake? Why do you think he don't mess with Drake anymore? Why do you think Jay-Z don't mess with Drake anymore? You know why? Because because Drake is still making songs. Still till this day. Go and listen. No, I'm saying. Oh yeah, of course. But what happened to the comeback? Nothing. Because people see right through it. I'm telling you, man, like, look, Jay-Z and Kanye West, some of these artists, people, they got sons and daughters. They got daughters. They do not want them going back. They do not want them listening to Drake's music, because Drake is still catering his music, still till this day, he is still catering his music to women of all ages. Go and listen to Gen 5. Go and listen to Slap the City. Now, I promise you, now that even I sat up here and connected these dots with the help of the chat, but even now with me sitting up here connecting these dots, I really don't even want to play them songs anymore. Swear my daddy got me a Christmas gift. It's a Gen 5 and it's just modified. Don't know what I did, but I apologize. Said I want to be a man, am I qualified? Swear I want... Who? Drake, who are you talking to? Swear I want to be a man, am I qualified? What are you talking? I'm telling you, go listen to Gen 5, go listen to Slap the City. I'll take it a step further. Go listen to Whisper My Name. And I ain't telling y'all to go play the song all out loud. I did that. People was looking at me like I was crazy. Because I like music. I like hard beats. And that's one thing I will give Drake. Oh, y'all, yeah. See, look, all this stuff is connected. That's what I'm trying to get to. All of this is connected. Can't birds of a feather flock together. Nikki and her choice of a dude. Nikki with her choice that she made to be with a dude that's on the registry list. Drake, who was seeing, there's a video around on YouTube, everybody saw it, of him on stage kissing a 17-year-old girl. Then you hanging out with Millie Bobby Brown alone on a yacht where she was at the height of Stranger Things. Okay? And then the music that you're still catering your music to, women of all ages, but it sounds like younger women. Then on top of that, y'all align yourself with DJ Academics, who have allegations too. And not only does he have allegations, but literally was exposed for talking crazy to a 15-year-old boy on Fortnite. Went completely viral. And now Lil Wayne is married to a 20-year-old lady. And I'm gonna take it as even step further. Look who they associate themselves with. Vlad, Adam 22, Whack 100, like it is just one big cautious, it's just one big circle of very, very cautious people. Weirdos, edos, and feds. Exactly. Exactly. All of them. Because why every time somebody goes up to no jumper, they get locked up? They had one of the last realest dudes on there that I felt like was another version of Brick Baby. Because Brick Baby was a real street dude on no jumper. Young Aunt Hefe don't care about nothing but what the checks say. That man was coming up, doing his content on YouTube. And then on top of that, before he played you a video talking about certain topics, the man will play his music first. And some of his music was fire. The blah blah, like some of his music was fire. But one of the last street dudes that was on No Jumper, good dude, had his own channel and everything. I was subscribed to it. He got locked up. And got a pew pew charge that's not really a pew pew charge. Somebody just got beat up and sadly lost their life because of that. But whatever. But he locked up now. That is 4 Loose Cannon, Brick Baby, Young and Hefe, Almighty Suspect. All 4 of these dudes are locked up being around No Jumper, okay? This is it. Like, I'm telling you, like, dog, I'm telling you. It is crazy, bro. Like, it's crazy. That whole circle of people are into some crazy stuff, dog. Like, straight up. All it is connected. All of it. Because when Drake dropped his album, oh, y'all should have seen, oh, man. The usual people came out to try to support it. And it was people that is consistent of that very circle. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. You may make money with these people, but like really ask yourself, is these the kind of type of people that you really want to be in circles with, surrounded by? Like, I don't think so. And nowadays, women are really waking up to what Drake music is about. They you know, women are saying that you haven't grown up yet. You're an almost 40-year-old man that's even look. Told y'all, like, look, we this is what we are into 2 hours and 30 minutes of this live stream. We still talking about Drake. I could talk about it for a long time. I'm gonna keep doing that. Well, hold on, y'all. Hold on. All right, I'm back. I'm back. I'm about to go in. I'm going in. That's why ain't nobody really talking about him. Like, ain't nobody really talking about him, dog. Like, dude, this is a whole network. It's a whole network, and Kendrick been on about this. I've been in this industry for 12 years. I'm gonna tell y'all one little secret. There's some weird ish going on, and some of these artists be here to police it. They be streamlining their victims all inside their homes and calling them tender, then leak videos of themselves to further push their agendas. To any women that be playing his music, know that you're playing your sister, or better yet, you're selling your niece to the weirdos and not the good ones. Cat Williams said, "Give him the truth," so I'm gonna give him. Man, oh my God, just tore him up. His father probably didn't claim him neither. History do repeats itself. Sometimes it don't need a reason. But I would like to say it's not your fault that he's hiding another child. Yesterday, a story came out. And I watched the video too. Of academics saying that sometimes they be trying to get a picture of Drake's children. Check this out.
I'm pretty sure they can't get by the embassy to take pictures of Drake's kids, but I'm pretty sure they can't get by the embassy to take pictures of Drake's kids, but I'm telling you, the embassy to take pictures of Drake's kids, but get by the embassy to take pictures of Drake's kids, but I'm pretty sure they can't get by the embassy to take pictures of Drake's kids, but
I can't see them getting past the embassy to take a picture of Drake's kids. Yes, you heard it right. Drake's kids. Do I need to play it again? I think I need to play it again. Kids.
I've tried to. Now, I'm pretty sure they can't get by the embassy to take pictures of Drake's kids, but I'm pretty sure they can't get by the embassy to take pictures of Drake's kids, but I'm telling you, the embassy to take pictures of Drake's kids, but I'm telling you, that's where it's at. So I want to...
Drake's kids. Kids, y'all. Kids. The man has kids. Let's go back to Meet the Grams. Yo, I love this song. He called him a body shamer. Dear Aubrey, I know you probably thinking I wanted to crash a party, but truthfully, I don't have a hating bone in my body. It's supposed to be a good exhibition within the game, but you effed up the moment you called out my family's name. Why you had to stoop so low to discredit some decent people? Guess intelligence is lost when the metaphors doesn't reach you. And I like to understand because your house was never a home. 37, but well, now he's a what? 38, 39? Yeah, 39. 39, but you showing up as a 7-year-old. You got gambling problems, drinking problems, pill popping and spending problems, bad with money, whorehouses, soliciting women problems. Therapy's a lovely start, but I suggest some ayahuasca to strip the ego from the bottom. I try to empathize with you because I know you ain't been through nothing. Crave entitlement, but want to be like so bad that it's puzzling. No domestic, no dramatic, let's recap moments where you didn't fit in. No secret handshakes with your friends, no culture catch to begin, just disrespecting your mother. Identities on the fence, don't know which family will love you. The skin that you live in is compromised and poisonous. Can't channel your masculinity even when you standing next to a woman. You a body shamer. You gonna hide. Oh my God, yo, Kendrick was going in. Can't channel your masculinity even when you standing next to a woman. You a body shamer. You gonna hide them baby mamas, aren't you? You embarrassed of them? That's not right. That ain't how mama raised us. Take that mask off. I want to see what's under them achievements. Why believe you? You never gave us nothing to believe in because you lied about religious views. You lied about your surgery. You lied about your accent and your past tense. All is perjury. You lied about your ghostwriters. You lied about your crew members. They all tussy. You lied on them. I know they all got you in them. You lied about your son. You lied about your daughter, huh? You lied about them other kids that's out there hoping that you come. You lied about the only artist that can offer you some help. Fuck a rap battle. This a long F a rap battle. This a long life battle with yourself. Ding gung 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 gung. Oh my God. Tore him apart. Oh man, and when you fast forward, this is 2 years later, y'all. When you fast forward, you hear this.
Have tried to. Now, I'm pretty sure they can't get by the embassy to take pictures of Drake's kids, but I'm pretty sure they can't get by the embassy to take pictures of Drake's kids, but
And Kendrick said it in Meet the Grams 2 years ago. You a body shamer. You gonna hide your babe? What'd he say? Now look.
have tried to. Now, I'm pretty sure they can't get by the embassy to take pictures of Drake's kids, but I'm pretty sure they can't get by the embassy to take pictures of Drake's kids, but I'm telling you.
They can't get by the embassy to take pictures of Drake kids and Meet the Grams. Well, now, y'all can go look this up on Lyrical Genius. Meet the Grams. This came out May 3rd of 2024. May 3rd of 2025 would have been 1 year. May 3rd of 2026 would have been 2 years. So this came out 2 years ago. 2 years ago. And Kendrick called this man. What'd he say? 2 years ago. This came out May 3rd of 2024. Kendrick called on, this is the third verse of Meet the Grams. Kendrick was like, you a body shamer. You gonna hide them babies' mamas, aren't you? You embarrassed of them. That's not right. That ain't how mama raised us. Take that mask off. Take that mask off. I want to see what's under them achievements. Why believe you? You never gave us nothing to believe in. Because you lied about religious views. You lied about your surgery. You lied about your accent and your past tense. All is perjury. You lied about your ghostwriters. You lied about your crew members. They all tussies. You lied on them. I know they all got you in them. You lied about your son. You lied about your daughter. You lied about them other kids that's out there hoping that you come. What? And 2 years later, academics is just talking and saying something about they can't get past the embassy trying to get a picture of Drake's kids. Let me tell you something. This dude is washed. Washed. When I went to my sister party, right, y'all, like I said, I tried playing 2 songs just to see what people would do. My right-handed guy, I'm not lying to y'all. While one of the ladies that was there, she was like, turn that off. He's not like us. I just couldn't help but start laughing. And they turned that song off and played something else. I'm not lying. They turned it off. They turned it off and started playing something else. It was funny. Like, I'm telling you, it was just funny, dog. I'm not lying. It was some funny. It was just so funny. Like, so all that is over, bro. All that is over. It is over. Over. I tell you, it is over. Like, pack it up, buddy. But like I was saying earlier, like, I really want to see where this whole little independent journey is going to take him. And is he going to put more into that music, or just like, I don't know. But another thing that Kendrick was right about Drake, I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he's acting tough. With the melodies, with the melodies on the album, on some of the songs, it's not bad. And he knew that and leaned into that on the album. Y'all just got it, man. Drake is one of the most pettiest artists I ever seen in my life. I mean, just petty. Like, you dropped 3 albums. You literally leaned into everything this man was saying about you. And I mean everything. Everything. And like some of the videos I was playing earlier in my live stream, you didn't address none of the allegations. Yeah, facts. But like, on some real stuff though, like these women that your audience that you cater to, that you try to cater to, this whole hard mob boss, light-skinned dude that lives in Toronto. Yeah, of course. Exactly. And that's about to be another headline with this dude. And trust me, that's why y'all heard it here first on my channel. And that's why I play what Tacademic said about people trying to get over at the embassy to take pictures of Drake's kids. And then I literally read y'all. Shout out to Lyrical Genius on online. Go look it up. But I read y'all the lyrics off of Meet the Grams in verse 3, what he said about Drake being a body shamer. And the fact that he's hiding baby mamas and the kids. That makes me wonder too. These kids, these alleged kids and baby mamas that you have, which I'm pretty sure he does. I wonder, I was just thinking about it yesterday when I saw that video. I wonder, do he be having them sign NDAs? But yeah, baby. Baby, give me a Christmas gift and sign this NDA so you don't say anything. But I'ma give you all my thing. And I'm gonna pop some babies out the thing. Said I wanna pop some babies up out that thing. Sign this NDA, baby girl, don't say a thing. I bet you any kind of money. Baby girl, just take this NDA and put your name right here on the dotted line, girl. Yeah, facts. I mean, but still, I wonder is that what he did? Because like I read y'all the lyrics off of Meet the Grams from 2 years ago, where Kendrick called Drake a body shamer, hiding baby mamas and all that. I'm telling you, I wonder. I bet he did too. I bet he did. I bet you any kind of money he made them sign them NDAs so they really didn't say anything. Like, yeah, okay, you got me. I'm his baby mom. I'm one of his baby mamas. I think on the song with Sexy Red, and y'all been paying attention to how much he, like, look, okay. before we continue with this live, because we've been live for almost 3 hours, right? Before we continue with this live, this is not a Drake hating fest. It's just ain't nothing like really been going on like newsworthy wise. So like we just talking about like the fact that like he put out 3 albums and nobody is really talking about it. I just want to make that clear for this live and for YouTube and all that. I just want to make this clear. I mean, it's newsworthy. I did start it. But look, I'm just saying, this ain't no Drake hating fest. It's just nobody's talking. Like, yes, so what you, it's like, oh yeah, no, all this is just facts. Just the other day, you surpassed, it was headlining the news that Drake surpassed Michael Jackson. Okay, nobody's really talking. Nobody has not really talked about it. It just came and went. You dropped 3 albums. It just came and went. J. Cole dropped The Fall Off before Drake dropped his album. People was talking about The Fall Off and wanting to go to the concert, including me, like for months after he put out the Fall Off. Kendrick dropped GNX. GNX blew up like so bad. It only had 12 songs on the album. Yeah, true. Like, look, y'all, look. When I was at work, I worked 3 days, okay? When I was at work, I literally listened to everything. I went back and listened to all of Iceman again. Then after I listened to Iceman, I listened to GNX. Then after I got done listening to GNX, I went back and listened to all the songs that was dropped during the beef between Drake and Kendrick. So I went back and listened to Third Person Shooter, Taylor Made Freestyle, Family Matters, Meet the Grams, 616 in LA, Euphoria, The Heart, all of it. I went back and listened to all them songs. And then I haven't gotten to the Fall Off yet. But I'm gonna go back and listen to that whole entire album too. One thing I will give all 3 of these artists, these great artists, Kendrick, Cole, and Drake, is that as a collection of these songs that they was dropping before the battle, during the battle, and after the battle, it's just a collection of songs that people are going to package up eventually, put a picture of all 3 of them on there. No, he's not. Not anymore. I mean, like that's the whole point of me talking about all of this. It's just a fall off. In the beginning of me talking in this live, I was talking about a song that Eminem did on the Eminem show. I mean, because like the only reason why I said that he is a great, that, you know, they're all great in their own way. They all great in their own little way. I mean, like, I'm not gonna sit up here and say I hate No, he's not a good person. No, definitely not. Definitely tries to plays off like he is, but he's not. Especially the stance that he taking on his album. That yeah, okay, yeah, you win. You win with that. Hey, you said it, not me. Okay, I can't say it for YouTube guideline purposes, but yeah. But the reason to me talking about all this is like, look, hey, we are witnessing one hell of a fall off. We are witnessing a fall off, a fall from grace. I'm gonna sum all this up and get right back to the adventure, right? I'm gonna sum up and say all of this that man, Wayne, Nicki, and Drake used to run things at one point in time in the music game, and all three of them fell off. And another point I'm making is that the people owe J. Cole an apology. He said some things he did wrong. He apologized. But, like, people owe J. Cole an apology. And I'm going to leave it at that. Because J. Cole, man, like, come on now. Like, people gave J. Cole a hard time, and J. Cole wasn't even the one that gave Drake a or Kendrick a certified slapper. Future did. And Future went right back to him, making music with him. Well, you know, in Future, he a grown man. He know how to make his own choices and stuff like that. But still, like, you went back, like, you gave Kendrick a certified slapper, and you couldn't even give Drake that on his new album. And I just thought that was funny. But I mean, everybody know, like, what Future always represent. Free bands. Got some free bands out of that. Straight up. Because you ain't get that dude no certified slapper. That's a fact. Every time I go and listen to that album and I come across that song, Run to Atlanta, like, that song sucks. It sounds like a Sega Genesis song. Do, 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 do. Like, no. The hell is this? And then, like, the second part of it is pretty tight, you know, because the beat is fire. But it's like, the first part of it is like, what the hell is this? What is this? Anyways, next topic. Yeah, but before we get off the Drake subject, like, it is just so funny to me how he caters his music to women, and women are not messing with this dude anymore. Like, they are done with you, dog. So, I'm gonna get back to the Spider-Man Noir. Watched all 8 episodes yesterday, and the show was pretty good. Spider-Man Noir had Nicolas Cage in it. He played as this character. And what's so crazy, and in the Spider-Man Spider-Verse movie, Nicolas Cage do play this very character right here in the movie, the Spider-Man Noir. Kind of hard. I'm gonna get this. Yeah, but I watched all 8 episodes yesterday of Spider-Man Noir on Amazon Prime. Hey, this is the Spider-Man Brand New Day suit. New red and blue suit. Yeah, we're gonna play in that suit. Definitely. But Spider-Man Noir yesterday was pretty good. I like it. Nicolas Cage did an amazing job in it yesterday. I just thought it was funny. On certain scenes, like you could tell, like they was kind of like on a tight budget, but for what it was, and like the acting in it and everything like that, it was a dope show, man. It was really dope. It was really dope to see a 1930s Spider-Man show. Like it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I liked it yesterday. I really liked it yesterday. It was pretty dope. It was pretty dope. It had 8 episodes, so it took a long time for me to watch it yesterday. But I forgot that it even came. I forgot that it had even came out.
Don't see any bad guys. Maybe Miles and Genki had it wrong? Hey, I'm at the bridge. There's no sign of our mysterious safari pirates.
Oh, man. We were sure it was there. Sorry about the wild goose chase.
Don't sweat it. We'll find him. Littering? Come on, man. Huh? Okay. What in the... Arachnid, come on! Now have your boss with the main get this kind of tech! True hunter, no! Seriously though, where's your boss take Lee and Gargan? Should take a look around.
Okay, so I know I still need to watch Euphoria. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like Euphoria is just like not my thing, man. Like it ain't my thing. I know it ain't my thing. But like Euphoria, oh god, like Euphoria, freaking like Drake owned a part of that, or has something to do, or he's like an executive producer on it or something like that. From what I heard, but I don't know. That's why I kind of don't like really mess with the show. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Hey, it is the same. Okay, my bad, y'all. I was just looking up to make sure if it's the like the suit that I'm wearing now is from the Spider-Man Brand New Day movie suit, and it actually is. So this is the new suit that Peter Parker is going to be wearing in Spider-Man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Drake is like an executive producer of Euphoria. Yeah, look it up. Yeah, look it up. Oh yeah. Um yeah. Drake is listed as an executive producer for Euphoria. Hence the song Euphoria by Kendrick Lamar. I know that's why. But look, so Euphoria is a teen drama, psychological drama, and it's based on from a book. Oh wow. But yeah, so but Euphoria is an American psychological teen drama television series created by the series stars Zendaya, a drug addicted teenager. Yeah, no, okay. Yeah, so that's why I never really been into Euphoria like that. Like, nah, no, thank you. Nope. Yo, but the suit that I'm wearing now. Yeah, but the suit that I'm wearing now is the same suit that Peter Parker is going to be wearing in Spider-Man Brand New Day. This suit right here, new red and blue suit. It's kind of tight. So we're gonna play in this suit for a little bit.
What do we have here? Maybe it'll lead me to some answers. Okay, Birdie. Take me to your nest. Gonna miss these chases when I'm an Emily May. The adrenaline, going through the city like it's an obstacle course, never gets old. Getting to do real science, though, for actual money. Oh my God, I finally did it. I have a stable career. Okay, cool it, Parker. Daydream about those fat science stacks later. Time to chase. Whoa! Is that a railgun? That actually works? Hope you have renter's insurance. Up, up, and you won't get away! No! Nice cloaking tech. Mind if I take a look under the hood? I'll take that as a no. That's too close now. I wonder if I can get my suit to identify their visual frequencies. I don't see your boss around. Where's he hiding? I want to talk to him about his lifestyle choices. You are not deaf? Now, where's your boss? Another robot. Maybe I can test something out. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, Birdie. This is just as awkward for me as it is for you. There should be a... Yep. Oh. Is that your home? Oh, come on, Birdie! Let go! Come on! I'm not buying a ticket for this ride! Gonna send this location to MJ. Maybe she can dig up some building records. Where are we going now?
MJ, did you get that location data I sent you?
Yeah, it's an old food market. Owner died last year. Building sold a few weeks ago. Wait. This buyer. There's some shell company that's been acquiring property all over the city. Like, whole city blocks. I tried to do a story on them last month, but the trail dried up. Every person I was talking to just vanished.
Go make yourselves useful. Our departure is imminent.
Who are these people?
I'm gonna find out.
Good luck.
Heard something.
Nice to sleep you.
That was nothing.
That was fast. You find something?
2 things. This armed group calls themselves Hunters. And they've got a lot of accents.
International mercenaries?
That's what I'm thinking. Could be front-page material for your article.
I'm writing it up now. Thanks.
Oh, and speaking of work, I accepted Harry's offer.
That's fantastic. We should celebrate later after you're done with your current work.
Totally. Talk soon. Nap time. Sweet dreams.
Two of the Blights have stopped responding, and the spider has been seen in your area. Prepare the beasts. Yes, Craven, at once.
Craven. That's their leader?
Where did he recruit you? Alaska. I tracked poachers for the parks, but when I'd find them, I was harsher than my bosses would have preferred. Idiots.
Anyone see
After
that?
the 6th incident, I got put on, what do they call it? Leave of absence. So I torched their building. Hold up in my place afterwards and waited for him to come for me. But it was Craven who did. Asked me if I wanted to hunt real game. And here I am. Attaboy.
Hello. Surveillance video from the blind I was just at. Looks like they've got others. All around the city. I'll send this to Genki. But he could help pinpoint these. What's Craven hunting? And why?
Yes, it's loaded. What is waiting soon. Just make sure the beasts have the right scent. Once them hungry.
You hungry too? Stay down. Please. Aw, for me? You shouldn't have. Whoa. Oh, sturdy and flexible. I wonder.
Nice. Time to take my shiny new toy for a test drive.
Surrounding bases are online. Remaining blind secured. Cloaking fields operational. Beetles, Talon drones, ammunition, rations. Still missing some shipments. I'll have to pay that yardmaster a visit. But otherwise... Wait, what's this?
These guys are better equipped than most armies. This Craven guy must be rich, or well-connected, or both.
never told me who you bet on outside Volgograd.
Guess I was wrong. I know that's you, Spider.
Could use a break. Sleep tight. All right, where to next? Looks like this is the only way. A research lab? Craven's studying Lee's blood. Maybe he's trying to figure out where his powers came from. Or how to get them for himself. Aunt May was so proud of her work at Feast. Lee broke bad in a big way. I just hope that doesn't mean everything he ever touched was corrupted. An inner demon mask. Lee's old superpowered gang. Craven better not be trying for the same with his hunters. That's the Tiara Apitai. One of the rarest flowers in the world. Its extract has some pretty powerful medicinal properties. I tried to get some years ago to counteract Scorpion's poison, but couldn't afford the flights to Raiatea? Guess Craven could. Hallucinogens. Probably the worst part of Scorpion's poison. If Craven's adding this to his arsenal... Ugh. Charlie Stillwell? His genetic experiments gave Scorpion his abilities. Kraven sure does his research. Were they testing their weapons on that armor? Whoa! And not a single scratch? Almost an exact replica. Must have been probing it for weaknesses. Can never be too careful with Scorpion. Wait a sec. Would you look at that? Hey, MJ. I have another name for you. Kraven. Seems like he's the boss of these guys. And he's here on some kind of hunt.
Kraven the Hunter. What's he hunting?
Whatever it is, it definitely involves Scorpion and Lee. Mind looking into this Kraven guy in the meantime and letting Miles know what's up?
Already on it. Stay safe.
How about this? The name Kraven bears. You know the story behind it?
Didn't know there was one.
There was some mine outside South. There was a man here who killed close to 100 workers. Kraven was young.
Easy now.
What's wrong?
Final me veré. Oi! What's the matter with you?
Now we hunt. Again, something's near. Definitely saw something.
Heard a sound. Investigate.
What's wrong with you?
It's quiet. Possible breach. Need a hunter to verify.
Check it out. Oi! Get up! Another body! Don't be there!
Activity near me. Stand by.
Show yourself! She's up there!
Keep fighting.
Now
some answers instead of questions right now. That looks promising. All right, Craven. What are you looking for? Wait. I get bringing Scorpion and Lee on a hunt, but Black Cat's a thief. I don't...
Never gonna win best in show with that attitude! Nice doggy, kitty, robot. Those teeth are no joke. Heal! Roll over! Play dead! Finally! I was wondering when Animal Control would show up. Actually, now that you're here, question. What's Craven hunting? Maybe I can help. This would go a lot easier for everyone if someone just filled me in!
What were you protecting? Scorpion, Martin Lee, Black Cat. This Craven guy's putting together quite the team.
Have a nice trip.
Is this the best you can do? They said you were a killer. Imagine my disappointment.
He's not teaming up with supervillains for some hunt. They're his prey. Felicia. Where are you?
¿Estás listo?
For what?
En serio? My date's almost here and you're surfing the web?
Ma, no one says surfing the web anymore.
Can you just please get dressed?
Okay, okay. See, you got your good lipstick on. You must really like this guy, huh?
Miles?
I'm sorry. Next time, I promise.
Miles.
I love you.
Hey, so I found a base belonging to those safari pirates, or hunters, as they call themselves, and learned their boss's name, Kraven. And he killed Scorpion. And he's got a whole hit list of supervillains.
Wait, what? Does this mean Lee?
Don't know, but this list is extensive. These must be the people Marco warned us about. They were hunting Sandman.
No way.
And Felicia's on their list, too.
Black Cat? Your ex?
Exactly. She won't listen to me if I say she's in danger. But maybe she'd listen to someone she doesn't know. If MJ reached out to you with some addresses, would you be up for taking point on this?
I got you.
Thanks, really. I gotta clear my head for a bit, but call me if anything comes up, and... we're going to find Lee, Miles. I promise.
Guess I've got some time until MJ calls. What's going on in the neighborhood? Maybe I should try to find some hunter hideouts.
New York is filled with young boys.
Sorry, nobody's getting branded today.
There's no stopping the prophecy!
Move it!
Branding irons? The hell is wrong with these people?
have those addresses Pete mentioned for a few Black Cat safe houses.
Head into the first one now.
Thanks for offering to do this. Pete can get kind of blindsided by Felicia. I know you're busy with your college essay.
It's cool. I always have time to Spider-Man.
Sounds like you're as good at work-life balance as I am. I'm scrambling to finish my Hunter story. Might save my job. But you guys, what happened to Scorpion? Lee and the Wind?
Can't focus while he's out there, MJ.
Don't let it eat you up. Might be best to just focus on the task at hand.
That's not all. When I face Lee, I got some new powers. They're blue and weird.
I mean, I'm no expert on spider powers, but could it be from stress?
Spectacular Spider-Man.
What you're going through, it's a lot.
Subliminal Spider-Man.
But you're not alone.
Our
Even Pete and I, we're still figuring it all out.
Conscious mind.
One thing at a time.
But you still
right?
get that we're Spider, bro.
We'll find him.
I know. Thanks, MJ.
And Miles.
Does it help if we
careful
pop out some
Hey, can I call you back?
energy? Cool. Well. Spider-Man's a shooter bug.
Yeah. Some things in New York you just can't explain. And that's what's great about it.
All right, MJ. I can talk again. Go ahead.
I mean, I'm no expert on spider powers, but could it be from stress? What you're going through, it's a lot. But you're not alone. Even Pete and I, we're still figuring it all out. One thing at a time, right? We'll find him.
I know. Thanks, MJ.
And Miles, be careful with Felicia. You can't trust her, no matter what she says. Warn her about the Hunters and get her out of the city.
Understood. Let you know when I get there.
All right, and we're gonna end it off right there. We pulled a almost 4-hour stream today. We had a couple people pop in and out of the chat, and I appreciate that. But make sure you leave a like on my video, man. Share the video, man. You know, it's your boy Dustin One, aka It's That Guy. We'll return back later to kick it with y'all guys and talk about some things and wrap up some things for the week. So I will catch you guys later.